And then he said he can make a pyramid with his bare hands because that represent them, being the stone builders, the masons. You feel what I'm saying? There's just no way around that. That he's saying we good. We gonna keep doing what we doing to stay on top. You feel me? The song called "Put On for My City." And when you pay attention to this, I don't want to play like I said because all it's going to do is flag it really. But when you look at it, you see how all of the people are in the so-called black people are living impoverished. Notice how, hold on. Notice how you see how you got the stairs because that represent like being at the altar aspect. You feel what I'm saying? And when you look at this too, notice how they gambling on it and it's all just defiled, right? And notice how poor they living. You got the cops coming to harass them, the law, to go against them, the purge aspect. Are you down with us or are you against us? The saints of God versus the Masons. Notice why you see this right here. You got the stone walls, and then notice how all the Masons are all together living good. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually gonna read a few of these lyrics right quick. Just pay attention to this. I put on for my city. I put on for the city we built, the Masons. Look at this. When they see me out in traffic, they say Jeezy or some more. Yeah, so they see me out in traffic, they say Jeezy or some other stuff because the traffic represent what? The whole theme of the crowd. You feel what I mean? And when you understand the scriptures anyway, remember the whole aspect of the Exodus. You get what I'm saying? Just pay attention to this. You see how the guy got the I am on his shirt? The I am that I am, just the blasphemy. You see how so we send them player haters running straight back to the dealership because that represents them trying to go back to Kara. You get what I'm saying? The whole theme of this because what they're trying to say is that we got the power now. And the whole theme of us not being in repentance and things like that, we can continue to rule. You feel what I'm saying? Let's delve deep into this, man. Can't you see right there, you got Sarasota. You know what I mean? Because all that means is nothing but the new what? The theme of the czar. You feel what I mean? The whole aspect of the czar, the new ruler, the Masons. You see how this stuff is? That is that deep, man. And they do this time and time again. You see this right here? Notice Jeezy. Hold on. Trying to get right to it. See how the girl was inside of the house too? You see that how she's like inside of the house? They have no power, man. You feel what I mean? Because they keep us low and they keep us in ignorance. Let's look at this aspect of the luggage, aka the Exodus. And they basically trying to say that they got us left behind, that we're going to suffer because those who are left behind will go through all the tribulations. You get what I'm saying? They want to keep misleading the people. You see how this go right here, keep us out of power. You see this right here, how he's standing on top of the altar, right on the stone walls. Come on, man. There's no way around this. They put on for their city. You feel me? And when you look at it too, remember they had that song back in the day anyway, was called what? Run This Town. Everybody remember that song. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing of what? The city, running the town. We gonna run this town tonight. You know what I mean? I'm gonna read the lyrics right quick and chime on in. Hint this. What did she say? Rihanna said, we gonna run this. She said, look, feeling it coming in the air, hear the screams coming from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. Practically all of the death of the saints going through the destruction. You know what I mean? The great persecution. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem, tell me now. Only things on my mind is who gonna run this town tonight. We gonna run this town. We, aka we the Masons. You hear? That's why Jay-Z said you can call me Caesar. Because all that represents is like I was reading earlier, the Sarasota. Remember that about how that represents nothing but the whole theme of the czar, the new rulers, the Roman Empire. You feel what I'm saying?